So what's up guys, this is Legendary and you're watching my channel Legendary 001. So this is a second game between Meteora and Powerpop, and this is a game in R&R tournament. So the winner goes into the semi-finals to take down a place in finals, and the losing team will unfortunately be eliminated. So there are some bans coming up from Powerpop team, and they're gonna ban Lunaria, as she's a really good support mage, and she has a really good combo, that is her second level and her third level. So she's really very harsh in the team fights, so they have banned her. And the Meteora team is gonna ban Grom. Grom is a really good initiator. His hook is really helpful to initiate the team fights, and his ult can be useful in stunning 5 members, as he can use it to stun and help his team winning that team fight. So the next ban coming, oh what the fuck, why can't we see the next ban from Powerpops? I think they finished the time, so it will not be considered as a ban. So the next ban coming up from Meteora is Aiden. Aiden is a really good area and is really helpful in the team fights because of his ulti that increases his range of killing. And the next ban from Powerpop team is Wolfram. Wolfram is really good semi-tank and a really good assassin. He can be really fatal for the player who is left with really very low health, and he can really kill that hero really easily. So the next ban coming up from Meteora team is Apollo. Apollo is really good semi-tank and he can initiate the team fight, but mostly he is used for making heavy damages to the opponent team. So the pick phase for Powerpop starts now, and they pick Minos as the first pick. So it's a really good pick, as he's a really good initiator and a tank hero, and is really helpful in the team fight, so that he can give an advantage to his team with his initiation. And the next two picks coming up from the Meteora teams are Ashrath and Pyrus. Ashrath, as you would have seen in the last game, he's really very OP if he uses his ulti really very well, and he's really helpful in the team fights. And even Pyrus is a really good mage. He's really helpful in the team fights because of his ulti, which is AoE. And the next two picks coming up from the Powerpop teams are Cleopatra and Lotus. You would have seen in the last game the combo of both the heroes. They are really OP if they use their ults properly. And the next picks coming up from the Meteora team is Zhangfei and Jean. Jean is really helpful in the team fight, as you would have seen in the last game. And Zhangfei is also really helpful in the team fight, as he's a really good initiator and is a really good tank, and his ult is really helpful in the team fight, so that he can gain HP whenever he gets a damage. So the next two picks coming up from the Powerpop teams are Penguin and Electros. Penguin is really a good ADR. He can be used for pushing the lanes, and even Electros is very helpful in the pushing the lane, and he is really helpful. He's helpful in pushing the lane. And the next pick coming up from the Meteora team is Dragos. He's really very helpful for the team, as he has AoE damage, and he has two phases that either to give damage or either to slow down the enemies. So the picks coming up from Powerpop and Meteora teams are: the Powerpop team picks up Electros, Cleopatra, Penguin, Lotus and Minos. The Meteora team picks up Zhangfei, Pyros, Jean, Jean, Ashrath and Dragoon. So let's see what is gonna happen. Actually, this is a 1 minute delay, but this is because of the bug that I can see the heroes up in the bases. So I would like to tell you again that the winner will be going into the semifinals, so that he can make a slot, and he'll be fighting in the semifinals to make a slot in the finals for winning for playing for the winning prize. And the loser will unfortunately be eliminated from this event, that is R&R tournament. So when is this delay gonna finish, man? I'm waiting for the team fight to start. So let's see. Yeah, and the delay has finished. And there is a early TP coming up from Zhangfi and Jean, and Jean is gonna place a ward at the bottom lane of Powerpop. So yeah, and even Electros is gonna place a ward in the bottom lane of Meteora. So let's see what's gonna happen at the bottom. There are 3 players from the Powerpop team, and I think they're gonna gank up on Pyrus. No, they back off, and Electros makes a TP at the top. At present, Ashrat is farming in the jungle so that he gets good farmed. And oh, Dragos has lost his some of the health. I think this is because of Electros, or no, I don't know. Oh, Dragos, and he really helps to reduce the health of Dragos by using his second level. And Jean is gonna make a TP at the top, as she thinks that there is gonna be a team fight at the top. And what the fuck is going on with the stream? I don't get it. Sorry for the interruption, guys. It is a problem from the YouTube app, so sorry for this interruption. So at the top, the Dragos, Ashrat and Jean will be pushing the lane, and the top buff is gonna be taken by Electros, and it's a really good team fight coming up at the top, and good ult, and it's a good ult from Lotus as well. Lotus okay, and Electros will take down Jean. At present, the Powerpop team is really heavy on the Powerpops, and it's a double kill for Pyrus. He is playing really well at present, as he came up late and played a really good role to help his team. And the Penguin will be farming in the enemy jungle at the bottom, and he's pushing the lane of the enemy very well. It's a really good ult coming up from Ashrat as well, and the Ashrat and Zhangfi both will be successful in killing Penguin. So the Jean and Pyrus both will be pushing the mid lane, and at present there is no one who's trying to take the dragon buff. It's a dragon. So there are some TPs coming at the middle, and there are some heroes coming up from the top lane as well, so that let's see what is gonna happen, because I think there is gonna be a team fight at the near the dragon pit, and it's a really good. Oh, it's a initiation coming up from Zhangfi, and the Meteora team is successful in taking down Electros. And oh, it's a good hook coming up from Minos. He hooks up to 4 people at a time, and it's a really good team fight coming up near the dragon pit, and it's a 5-man wipe from the Powerpop team. It's really very bad for the Meteora team, as the Penguin takes a triple kill, and he is gonna farm really very fast at present, and it's really helpful for his teammates. So I think the Powerpop team is gonna take down the mid tower, and they do take it down. And at the top, the Minos and Lotus both are trying to take the top buff of top golem. Oh, and and Minos takes down the golem and he gets the attack buff. And there are some TPs coming at the top. So I think there is gonna be a team fight at the top, and there are some wards coming up at the top as well. So let's see who is gonna initiate the team fight. And the Pyrus will be farming at the jungle and he'll be pushing the lanes as much as he can. And there's a TP coming up from Pyrus as well. And yeah, I think the whole team is gonna come at the top lane, and they're gonna take down. It's a good stun coming up from Jean and Zhang Fi. It's a really good hook coming up from Minus as well, but the Electros is killed by Dragoose, and he gets a double kill. It's a triple kill for Dragoose. The Dragoose is playing really very well, and Jean is supporting Dragoose very very well, and even Pyrus is playing very well in the team fight, and he's really helpful in the team fight as well. So at present the Meteora team is gonna take down the mid tower of the Powerpop team. Yeah, they're gonna take down the mid tower, and it's a really good hook coming up from Minos. So let's see if Jean is gonna be saved. Yeah, Jean is gonna be saved by Zhang Fi at present, but Electros will be trying to steal the top buff from the Meteora team, and it's a really good team fight coming up. Dragoose is dead, and even Cleopatra is dead. Zhang Fi is really very low. Electros will be trying to take him, but he'll not be successful in that. And it's a good ult coming up from Ashrath. It's a double kill from Pyrus as well, and Lotus is dead. It's a good use of his item. Penguin uses his item really well to kill Ashrath. Oh, it's a good team fight coming up by both the teams, and the kill count is almost the same. There is just a single one kill difference between both the teams. That is 14 and 13, and even the gold lead is not too much. The Powerpop team is not too ahead of the Meteora team in count of gold as well. So the Dragoose will be farming in the bottom jungle, so that he gets enough farm and can play really well in the team fights and help his team to win the team fights. And the Meteor team is gonna take down the dragon easily. So let's see what's gonna happen. Jean will be TPing at the bottom lane to save her tower, and she'll clear the minion wave. And Lotus has an eye with her. You can find it by seeing the eye. Oh yeah, and even Jean has the eye at present. So let's see who's gonna take the Zakar buff. I think both the teams are equally balanced at present, and Cleopatra is trying to harass the Meteora team. Oh yeah, and the Powerpop team has initiated and started to take the Zakar buff, and let's see if there is gonna be any team fight or no. Yeah, and Zhang Fi is killed by the Powerpop team really easily, and even Electros will be killed, I guess. No, it's a really good hook and stun coming up from Minos, and Minos will be successful in killing Dragoose. Even Ashrath is dead. Only Jean and Pyrus are available, and even Pyrus is gonna go down at present. It's a really good team fight coming up from both the teams. The Penguin was really very low, and there is a good team fight coming up from both the teams, but at present the Powerpop team is really heavy on the Meteora team, or I think there is some miscommunication between both the teams. Let's see who's gonna win this match. If Powerpop win this match, the game 2, it's a good initiation and stun coming up from Cleopatra. Zhangfei is really low. His whole mana has been burnt from by the Penguin. It's a really bad news for Meteora team, and it's a good stun coming up from Minos. It's a really good ult as well. So, and I don't think the Meteora team is gonna get back from this, as the Powerpop team is really getting harder and harder on the opponent team, and they get the last tower of the last mid tower of the Meteora team, and Cleopatra will take down Jean, and the Powerpop team is really heavy at present, and it's a really good hook coming up from Minos, and Minos will be taking down. Oh, it's a really good support coming up from Dragus to help Zhangfei. It's a good ulti coming up from the Ashrat, and this is gonna be a GG for Powerpop team, and the Powerpop team has won the second match as well, and they have moved to the semi-finals, which will be held between Synergy and Powerpop. So let's see who's gonna win the semi-finals and move towards the finals, which will be against Mercenary. And you would be knowing that Mercenary is the winner of HE Championship that was held by Heroes Evolved officially. So thank you for watching, guys. This is Legendary and I'm signing off. And if you like the live and videos, you can subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a video on my channel or do a live. So you can join me in the live if I am alone and playing PvP or rank. So thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.